Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of December for Gemini. So wherever you happen to have Gemini in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Gemini, hello and welcome. So happy to have you here. You know, we're going to be finding out what gifts are coming your way for the month of December. Get ready to give and receive, right? So please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling and gripping onto things a bit of a challenge for me. You know, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. Whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my family, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So, all right, before we get into cards, we are going to get a number message from the spirit board. As you can see, there are a ring of numbers here. That is what Spirit has picked for the month of December. So, all right, Spirit, December 2025, a number message for Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Ooh, okay, you got the number 5 coming in. So the number 5 symbolizes adventure, creative energy, passion, and an optimistic point of view. It represents constantly shifting activity as well as non-traditional behavior and unconventional ideas. Boy, that sounds like Gemini energy right there. The number 5 has a certain esoteric quality as well, since it signifies the pentagram, a 5-sided star often used in rituals and spell making. It also calls to mind the 5 senses. The number 5 is representative of attachments, sexual I can't even say that word. Assignations, probably like assigning, but it's, you know, that word, my brain is like, nope, can't do it. Physical attraction and romantic perfection. It can symbolize a talented artistic individual who may also be self-indulgent, undependable, and morally weak. In contrast, it can suggest genius or a person of many special gifts who channels ideas through him or herself and out to the world. The energy of the number 5 is spontaneous, undisciplined, changeable, and liberating. You know, 5 is also a big number of change. Whenever I think of the number 5, I think of change. So, you know, that's a possibility as well. All right, let's get some sixth sense connection oracle messages here for you for this month of December, Gemini. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know here. All right, we have a number 38 soul dance coming in. Dance it out. Those Grey's Anatomy fans will get that. You have a number 29. Hello from heaven. Look at that feather. Maybe you're finding feathers or coins and it, you know, or maybe the radio turns on and a song and you're like, hey, yeah. We have a number 47 for empath coming in here as well. And a number 5 for fearless. You know, you did have 5 as your number. And those Geminis born in May are born in the 5th month, you know, at the end of the month. But, you know, maybe 5s are showing up for you in a big way here as well. It could be numbers showing up. You know, it could literally be anything. And if it makes you think of a passed on loved one, then that's exactly what it was meant to do. All right, soul dance, number 38. Music lifts your state of mind and encourages creativity. When you have given it your best and you're not getting anywhere, let music soothe your soul. It changes your vibration very quickly as your heart begins to form an intimate connection with the melody. It adjusts your vibration while realigning your mind, body, and soul with the divine. Take 10 minutes and go with the flow. Sing and dance to your favorite upbeat tunes. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I love it. Dance sitting in your chair if you can't stand up. No crystals, no affirmations. Turn that frown upside down and dance to the music. Just let it all out. Let it flow, you guys. All right, a number 29. Hello from heaven. The signs are clear. It's not your imagination playing tricks. Your lost loved ones want you to know that they are okay and miss you too. When you acknowledge the signs, they feel overjoyed because they have been able to get through to you. They are doing their best to guide and help you. They want you to live a full and happy life until you are reunited again in heaven. They will thrive in the spirit world when they see you enjoying your life here. It makes them so happy, you guys. The affirmation: I am ready to see the signs from my loved ones in spirit. And the crystals are amethyst, apophyllite, celestine, and blue lace agate. I am ready to see the signs from my loved ones in spirit. All right, next we have a number 47, empath, coming in. Maybe you know that you are an empath. Okay, so an empath naturally adapts to the people or the places around them. They need to learn how to keep their energy field strong, especially when in large crowds or emotionally challenging situations. People open up to you easily because they feel relaxed and safe in your presence, and answers to their questions just seem to roll off your tongue. Be mindful to keep your shield up and avoid picking up any heavy energy that others have released in your presence. The affirmation: I only attract and absorb the energies of love and light. Negative energies are absorbed by the earth. And some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are smoky quartz, amethyst, black obsidian, and lapis lazuli. I also wear a black tourmaline necklace to help protect my energy field, keep it strong. I only attract and absorb the energies of love and light. Negative energies are absorbed by the earth. We're putting it back in the earth, and the earth converts it back to good energy, you know, in the way that only the earth can do it. All right, we have a number 5 fearless. The real F word is fear. So summon your courage and ingenuity, as things are not as difficult as they may initially appear. When someone is deceptive, let them think they have the upper hand and beat them at their own game. Their actions speak of their nature, not yours. They've underestimated your resolve, and you will succeed using your wits and by remaining fearless. Call upon all your spirit helpers for strength, wisdom, and guidance. They will help you navigate through this situation gracefully. The affirmation: I am resolute, fearless, and filled with divine guidance. Some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are fire agate, lapis lazuli, and red jasper. I am resolute, fearless, and filled with divine guidance. Yes, I love all of that energy. So upbeat and positive. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this month of December, Gemini. This can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I get to work with, that I get to interact with, or I really love my hobbies, then guess what? That is all included here. Ooh, okay, we got some energy here. All right, so first you have the casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So anything that is falling away, let it. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that someone is going to pass away. It could, the casket is a symbol of that. This could be the anniversary month of someone's passing, or, it could have been their birthday, their birth month, but, and you got a big hello from heaven there. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone is dying now, though. So, I mean, but if something is ending, just let it fall away, you guys. It's for your highest and greatest good. You do have this cat showing up, a two-faced friend. So, maybe you're looking around and you're realizing you got a case of the fake people, you guys. You also have this pail, which says that it is time to get out of a situation. So perhaps this is something you have been putting off, whether it's a divorce or a job that, it's just not getting anywhere. Wherever you've been struggling in a situation and you're like, enough is enough, then you know exactly what this pail, and that could be with that casket. It could be dealing with these two-faced friends, or even people around you that claim to be a friend, but they're really a frenemy, or something like that. So anything done in darkness will be brought to light, so keep that in mind. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finance for you this month of December, Gemini. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. Like, how nice would it be if you woke up and there's just $1 million sitting in all your accounts? I'd be like, I manifested that. I sure did. Show me the money. All right, you have the quill for get back to basics. So it looks like a feather. So feathers showing up, but this also is like a writing quill that they used back in the day. So perhaps you're writing, or perhaps whether it's a book or music, or I even heard cookbook or self-help book. There's all different kinds of things. There's so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless. You could be writing music or drawing, even something creative. Tattooing even came up here. Okay, so lots of different things, that is creative and requires, a writing tool, or, a tattoo machine, that sort of thing. But keep it simple, you guys. Slow down, take your time, especially if you are writing documents, or going over documents. You may want to triple check your work just to make sure. You have desk coming through as well. Pay attention to your work. And again, we can see that quill they're ready to work. Pay attention, slow down. Keep it simple for yourself. We have the dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past, like investments, 401k, maybe you made wise investments. I'm even hearing CDs. Now, I'm not as savvy minded when it comes to all of that, you guys, but it could even be someone that set up an account or an inheritance of some kind, you guys. So I mean, someone looking out for you. And you have the egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. So it is a golden egg, a golden opportunity here. Do not squander it is something else I'm hearing here as well. You have to have those good plans in motion though, you guys. So that's why you need to slow down and get back to basics and keep it simple. And if there's something you don't understand, ask. It would be beneficial for you to ask when there are things you just don't quite understand. So, all right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of December, Gemini. Life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. Your girl here is like, hey, your life, why don't you pump your brakes and use some Vaseline? And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can, don't mean I want to. I'd like to coast on easy street every once in a while, like that sounds amazing to me. All right, you have the kite for vacation. I feel like this vacation is long overdue. So even if it's a staycation, just a chance to unwind, reset, rest, recharge your batteries. You have the stars, so you're guaranteed a success here. Now, the star for me also coincides with the star card in Tarot, which is the energy of Aquarius. So you may have Aquarius in your birth chart somewhere. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, someone with Aquarius in their birth chart somewhere. So I mean, it's totally okay if you don't know. We don't always know our own birth chart, let alone that of everyone we interact with. But success assured, guaranteed success, if I can even talk. I get tongue-tied, see? But, the star in Tarot is about keeping your hope and faith alive. If you can dream it and believe it, you can absolutely achieve it. And I love this. You have the staff showing up. You will be taken care of in difficult times. And boy, times have sure been difficult, testing us left, right, front, and center. But you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be provided for. There is no need to worry. Your guides and angels are saying, worry doesn't do anything but bring your whole vibe and energy down. All right, let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. The moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for Gemini for the month of December. See what you're meant to know here. All right, you have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra coming in. Ooh, a win-win outcome. Love to hear that. Balance and harmony. And it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So, okay, let's see what we have here. Full moon in Libra coming out first? Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. Attune to the moon. Let go of that which is falling away. Literally said that to you up there. So whatever it is, we saw right on out the door with any kind of mess. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision, and you gotta stick with it. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Perhaps that's part of that vacation. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. And I was literally about to say, have a spa day, you know, get your hair, nails, you know, whatever makes you feel good about yourself, like be feeling sassy, you know, that kind of thing. All right, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Attune to the moon. Emote. It's all better out than in. So, you know, it's like shedding a skin, you guys, and like the phoenix, you'll rise from your ashes. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're gonna be fearless. You're right to have your suspicions. Ooh, you know, especially with all of this you're dealing with. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. This benefits you. The end of an argument. So, you know, you're like, it ain't even worth my time, my effort, my energy anymore is what I'm hearing here. So somebody done effed around and found out is what woo, they done messed with the wrong one, it sounds like. All right, let's get some butterfly oracle message here. I haven't used this deck in a long time, and I don't know where the book is, so we're winging it a little bit here. Oh, I love this. You are stronger than you know. And I feel like you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. Maybe it's other people that are like, you know, like I was saying, underestimating you. And you're like, I'm about to show you, I'm about to hit you with the razzle dazzle with both barrels here. And I started hearing that song, I Get a Little Bit Stronger. I think it's by Sarah Evans, or the Kelly Clarkson, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Sorry for butchering that and making your ears bleed. But you are so strong. You are more than capable of handling whatever comes your way. Don't let it get you down. All right, let's get some Chakra Love mini deck messages here for you. Gemini, for this month of December. Let's see what you need to know here. Let's see what we need to know. Ooh, okay. It looks like it's 2 heart chakra messages here. Love that. Heart chakra, green ocean jasper for connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. Ooh, okay. I mean, get it. Get in where you fit in. We have heart chakra, rhodonite, love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Ooh, a little love goes a long way, you guys. All right, and like one of your cards said, to pour more love, you know, into other people, into yourself, into situations. You know, like I said, a little love can go a long way. All right, let's get some blooper reel, right? Let's get some crystal wisdom mini deck messages here for you, Gemini, for this month of December. I mean, would it even be a reading with Gigi if it didn't have a blooper reel? I think not. Uh-oh, okay. That one said, take me to sapsucker. All right, let's see. We have awakening crystal, soul awakening. I am awakening to my true essence, and I am a full expression of my soul's vibration. Ooh, I love that. And you know, you're getting a lot of crystals here, you guys. So maybe this is the month you gift yourself some crystals, or maybe you're going to receive some. Maybe people know you want crystals. Ooh, I love this one. Rose quartz for self-love. I approve of myself and love myself deeply and completely. Rose quartz has such a loving, healing, soothing vibe. I put it all through my house. And this one said, you're taking me to Fairy stone, good fortune. I am open to receive all the goodness the universe has to offer me at all times and in all ways. Ooh, I love it, you guys. Such good energy here. Like, let me just stay here and soak up all the goodness. All right, let's get your bonus for the month of December. It is going to come from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle. For the month of December for Gemini, what is it that the universe wants Gemini to know? The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Ooh, realigning with love. Maybe that's part of this journey you're on, is, you know, learning to love yourself, meeting yourself and loving yourself exactly right where you are. You know, look how far you've come. Maybe you're not where you want to be just yet, and that's perfectly okay. You can set goals and you can work on it, but love yourself, love your life, get excited about your life, and, you know, get up, move around, you know, shake off the doomy gloomies, you guys. I know the love department was like, woo child, you know, but these are things you need to know. These are things you need to be made aware of, and it's just as important as the good stuff. So, you know, we got to embrace all sides of ourselves, the light and the dark. So, all right, Gemini, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work, and I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So I'm very grateful and thankful. Gemini, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you. Blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.